here. Second and 9.
That's really gonna hit my line.
Mayfield.
Yeah, he's saying.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry.
Well, what if I give you somebody nice?
It's the line is wrong. But you know how the man is this year.
It's a first down.
It's just real.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because
something like that can really hurt that shit.
And receivers love them as well.
You know that. You already seen how you ran already.
Yeah.
Come on,
man. That shit is no, not your O-line. D-tackle.
That's what I'm talking about. You seen how you ran already, so what the fuck I look like? Giving up that nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ran like, you know what I'm saying? With that nigga. So imagine me losing him. Come on, man.
Being chased out left. Finding room inside the 40. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Let me get Joe Hayden.
I'm gonna put it back at Ravens. That nigga ain't guilty. He ain't raped that shit.
Let me get Joe Hayden.
Hey, no.
For a nice first down.
What was you giving up for that, man?
At the 38.
I mean, he 30.
What the fuck if he's 35? Look at the man's stats. Niggas do 88 speed, 9 acceleration. Look at this guy. Come on, man. Don't do it like that.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Let me get Perry Nickerson.
Yeah,
They see
that nigga raw.
that defensively.
I got him last season from Casey. That's why I got him back this season.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it's going to be
guys
third
Casey on that one.
Ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Get Edmonds.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Get Edmonds, bro.
Oh, you gotta pick that, boy.
Let me get Ed, bro.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force
Bobby's
it,
a 99.
he needed to make a play, right?
Boy, you talking about overall? Look at the age difference.
You got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Yeah, 29 is good. 5 more years.
Look at the age difference.
The punt team now is this one sent away. And a bit of a mistake.
Now, if I pick that man Edmonds if I move him to linebacker, I guarantee his overall go up. Because you know you play linebacker and free safety in college. You know that, right?
You think Bobby Wagner? Yeah. You think Bobby Wagner and Terrell Edmonds is a fair trade? Straight up?
No, straight up. I'm just saying.
Oh, you just
I know. Yeah, no, I wasn't straight up. I'm not sure that you know that man play linebacker, so you know you're hard hitting
for
safety.
Bobby, man, you'd have to give me Edmonds, DeCastro.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to.
You'd have to give me Edmonds and Bush.
Touchdowns.
Hey, you don't want to drink or smoke, dude.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's what you're talking about.
If you want Bobby, then you're going to have to. Matter of fact, with DeCastro.
Send that trade.
First and 10. Newton. Quick slant. Caught by Moore.
Nah, I ain't sending nothing with Bobby.
Yeah, that's how you get your send that through.
That go around a first down as well.
You don't want to send it through, man. We got a deal.
You gotta send this cat. This cat better be going
No, send that deal. Like we're doing business with you.
Cardinals are expected to sign Michael Crabtree.
Past the 50. 11 yards there, just like last play.
They gonna need it.
Partner as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going on. It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Back to throw.
I don't need it. That's just stupid.
And he'll get it down to the 47.
Let's go, Russell.
Well, they're unable to
Russell Big Flock of the Wilson.
But it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber.
She like when I flock on her Wilson.
What kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on second down. Newton and the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Joe Schiller He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Alright.
On your head, bro.
Alright.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up.
Oh, he said Ed Boy.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Ed Boy. He called you that little piece of cardboard with little lips on it.
It's like this when the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
The little bald-ass scallywag.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
I'm trying to get Cam his X factor.
Moved away from him.
Why did they say his name like that?
The teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We remind you that coming up at that time, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So the change of possession here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line.
So that's only because I'm trying to.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to lock one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's going to lose yardage.
I don't know why you be doing that like I don't see it coming, man. Come on now. This ain't my first year playing.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen.
At least get your passing. I'm telling, like, at least get your passing game good before you start running that screen.
They do on third. Mayfield down, and that will be incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
So they looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third.
I'm going to stop playing. I'm going to start scoring.
Hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
I'm going to start scoring on you real quick.
Here's more on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense ready to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So 1st and 10 now.
Might need to push the cram button.
Here's Newton. He's going to
get off me, nigga.
It's complete.
Get off me, nigga.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Put your ass on that spin. Put your ass on that spin cycle. Put your ass on that
2 plays.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I am, because you need it.
Incomplete.
You don't think I'm a score?
But it's going to be 2nd down.
Y'all think I'm a score? All right.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
20. Let's go deep. Gun. Let's go deep.
Throwing again. Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I ain't playing no more games, man. See, I'm trying to get my boys on that X Factor shit. Nah. I'm going to just wax your ass real quick.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I'm sorry.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake.
So I'm saying, Terrell done called him a bum.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston.
Yeah, he called me a bum.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action.
Man, tell him, Terrell. Tell him he can't hold you on that one-on-one, Joe.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Oh, Lord.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Cam's going to run the option right, starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Be right back. I'm about to head to Walmart.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half.
What you going to go for Walmart? What you getting from Walmart?
Some indecision in the backfield.
Some groceries.
He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I got no type of potatoes.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get
no type of potatoes.
They'll wind up losing 3.
No type of potatoes.
And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I wish I had girls like Big did.
Newton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson.
Yeah.
And he swallowed up right near
yeah, I was coming to clean your shit, nigga.
Atari Poe in on the stop.
And the big fella
I'm coming to clean your shit, nigga.
Doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Thank you.
Mayfield.
Ooh. Ooh.
And a great return. And she's up close to the 40-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Flush to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
What's up?
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Newton on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Damn, look at this nigga laying on the ground in the middle of our huddle.
Again, the 25, 2nd and 10. To throw again.
I don't know.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Oh, wow.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 46 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Keep being the right one.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
All right.
This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
I can't put too much air under that bit.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves.
He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
We've watched this a
Man,
long
I've been
time,
playing
and
around,
I still
bro.
don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling?
Oh, so you ain't trying because you're still waiting on me.
Defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
That's all right. We're going to go ahead.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Mayfield on 1st down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10 from the gun. A run for Johnson, and give him about 5.
Oh, I see. Okay, wait, you're not even losing.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Yeah, I heard Terrell been getting beat up in that UFC.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield, he'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
This man knocked you out so hard, he locked right back up Bruce Lee. God damn.
You got it out, one partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really.
Baker Mayfield got 3 picks and it's still 10-7.
Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That don't matter. You got low-key the best team in the game.
That's what I was saying.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the
on paper
call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Mayfield.
Yeah. The best team in the game is the Eagles. The best on paper is the Browns.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That could very well be a defining play in this game.
I thought it was 91.
That gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
I thought Landry was 91.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun.
You thought Myles Garrett was too much. Now they got the whole.
Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
And you got Denzel Ward in the back, too.
A pickup of 4.
Go.
4 yards on that last.
And they got Victor Williams back there, too.
2nd and 6. Again, this is Chubb.
Hey, Casey, you ate yet?
See, I got something.
How about 8? No.
The 10 at the 11.
You trying to hit him Montez real quick?
You have to wait until I get done with this game.
This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters.
Okay, I like the patience in the run game.
I'm about to go get these groceries.
Thinking about it.
And
I mean, I'm in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Well, that call makes sense because they
give me a minute.
drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
His pass caught at the 4, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I don't know, because if I get these groceries, I probably ain't gonna go to Montez.
Nigga, that's up to you. No putbacks.
Here we go, 3rd and 1.
Damn, man.
Gut check time on both sides.
Damn. That's what I'm saying.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
You gotta be ready for this.
Wow. Wow. If he don't get this bullshit, look at this.
Smoke buzz.
Oh, it started lagging on me. No.
Nah, that was a pick, bro. It literally hit my nigga's hands and fell right into his dude. Like, I don't know.
Well,
you're right.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Well, here comes the guap drive.
This is fielded at the goal line.
The #1 Madden player in Sir League history.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Dude, not me.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Now a desperation throw. It got his man complete. Give him 30 yards there.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Open man downfield. He's got it. It's his running back. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
This man dropped Myles Garrett back into coverage.
Picking up the 1st down.
I've never seen such a thing.
Newton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
You got enough time.
He'll look to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, getting back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
The Panthers on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
That's all right. Run it back, Terrell.
Joseph on for the extra point.
Run it back. Listen.
Nah, he wants to put the best. Run it back. And pick the Browns, too.
21-10.
That's all good.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, you good?
Okay, 180. Hey! Gun.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's T.J. Carey who picked it, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is tackled inside the 49.
We're going to play again.
35. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
Like I said, I'll try and get that X factor, but it's all good.
It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
I don't care.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We'll play again.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation
keep that same
of the NFL
energy
on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound.
With the Browns, though.
We say so long from Cleveland.
That's A-OK. Do what? Oh no, we gonna keep streaming. Send me another invite. Hey, you do what you want to. I wouldn't. If I was you, I wouldn't. Do what? No, I didn't.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Man, ball like this man, Lord. Pass the big skin when he stretch talking a few 100,000 yards. You were just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score. 16 cars in my front yard.
No, I enjoyed it. I want it done.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.
Hey, Ralph.
That's a big number. Big numbers.
I got winner.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
He
said that to me like I was gonna tell him no. Big numbers. This thing ain't gonna send the invite, so
I just sent the invite. I've been sent it. You send me one.
Oh, all them automatically popped up.
Nah, get them Browns, bro.
okay, so now what point in your game did you realize that you were gonna go wrong?
That I was going to lose.
Yeah, what point in the game did you realize you was just not good enough?
When Myles Garrett kept getting in the backfield without getting touched in like the third quarter. I was trying to get the X factors.
A fair shot. Tripping.
This game is gonna be
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
I can already
the setting
tell
in this
JR.
dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. This is taken about 7 yards.
Let's see this game go to a tie.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional
Rob, what is your correct prediction for this game
you don't
and
get back
score?
to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
What he meant to say in
Looks like he
America
had
was
green
like
on that play.
21-14.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him
Look at that
down.
Dragon Ball character.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All right.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line, and not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball and still punch it in.
Before you start hating on Vic Taysom, all right, this is my step check.
Do what?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. The tackle made by T.J. Carey.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 24, Breeze. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Like this drive from coming together, Casey.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Did not.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Good, the quick adjustment. Jesus.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Breeze to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now, Breeze again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And some room to run now. 20. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 48 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yep. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards.
Breeze! Breeze!
What I needed something to happen.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab, and the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Landry again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. 12 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Throwing. Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown. Cleveland.
Bullshit.
Odell Beckham. 35 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after, up and good. And we've got a tie game.
Is that Marcus Williams once again going down?
Oh, no.
This one tied at 14.
What you want me to do about him? It's Odell.
This one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Uses the spin. And he'll wind up about 4 yards
like you right now.
where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I ain't getting beat right now. It's tied up. Yeah, I did. You right. I ain't get whacked.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you...
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Are you trying to run? I'm about to say, are you trying to run clock down or something?
And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn.
No, I had the nigga right there.
Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. 12.
Breeze now on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Going to halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start the second half with Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. 3 yards there to begin the third quarter. They also lead by 3 points.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Kamara. No. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Man. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Here's Brees. And he locates Josh Hill complete.
Keep sending that fucking blitz.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that.
Send that motherfucker.
Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Alpha.
To throw, it's Breeze. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Larry Ogunjobi forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better coverage.
He said that's a hole.
Space.
Open man is Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that.
Okay, real sudden question. In a PPR fantasy league, would you take N'Keal Harris or DK Metcalf?
On 1st down, Breeze.
Because I have the option to take one of them right now. I'm not sure who to take.
Harris.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Harris?
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. This offense has converted 2 3rd downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Breeze going to throw. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Simulate, this is
look at the smiles on that side of the field. They're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Mayfield off the play fake.
I'm taking N'Keal here. I'm not taking deep now.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
That's mine.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Landry, the intended target.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cook.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
58, boy, 58, 58, come on. 5. And 58 is the money. 58 is the money.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. On the crossing route, complete. It's that one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10.
You just have to know what
5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Breeze to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this
we just waiting on
it's going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
You want just advance now, please?
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Breeze now, and he rifles one incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set
that's up to you. You are the commissioner.
Secondary, though,
I want to consult with my the other half. I don't know if he's here or not.
Whoa, your other half.
The
other half.
Near the goal line.
Okay, I think I see.
All that extra, you know, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Why can't we be friends?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I got a lot to watch this
Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds.
Hey, did the Bears say he need a force?
Bears is getting the force.
Yes! From all the way up at the 38 now after a good
Redskins
start to the
has family emergencies sometimes.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
I'm talking about everybody in the NFC East is 2-1. I can get the division back. Let's go.
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, epic. I've been close to breaking like 3 records in the past 2 games.
I'm sure you have. Let's look at the scores of these games.
Bro, I almost broke the rushing touchdowns record.
Oh my God,
rushing yards rushing. And
he's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Philip Rivers. We gave 25 carries to Zeke.
Yes. I'm running the ball this year.
Tavon Austin, oh my God. You got some money play working over there.
Wow.
So Rams likes my message and does not respond. Alright, we're gonna 50 and that is everything. English confirmed. That's a 50. He's getting force. 50.
To throw is Breeze. Looking long for Thomas.
And he's getting force back.
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Joe Schobert. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. God! So this one a victory.
How is Randall Cobb
and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they
shut up and you'll get the ball?
That would be their last points of the game?
No.
Get him 2 touchdowns or 100 yards receiving and get his dev up.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was
damn, the Saints are 0-3. Yeah, I'm about to put 100 points on them.
Whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here. I gotta get this man 100 yards and his dev goes up, so we're doing that.
Alright, who else we need to resign? Yeah, Sean Lee, we're not resigning you. What you thought this was?
A retirement home?
Bro, this man gonna go be a stalker at Wendy's. A stalker at Wendy's. Give me contact my mind.
He's back.
Yo.
We done advanced.
What up?
I bet.
I can upgrade this dude's dev if I get him 100 receiving yards.
That's why, Vic, I told you hitting, you can get it up more.
No, but
All
he's
right,
not hitting. He's normal.
It can go up an inch.
I had like 290 yards receiving, and he had like it's like a breakout performance, and he says, if you can get me 100 yards receiving in this game, or 2+ touchdowns, my dev will increase. Your mic cut out, I don't know.
Yeah, your mic's cutting out, Vic.
My fault. I said, is he hidden?
No, he's just normal. He's a rookie, but he's only normal.
Oh, I thought you okay. Can hiddens change?
No, I don't think they can change until their actual dev is revealed. Also, dev changes don't happen at the wild card this year. It's after the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Hey, Nick Bosa got an XP or an upgrade point on XP point.
He got XP. Let's go.
Frustrated receiver. Frustrated running back. Is unhappy with the game. Nigga. It's been quiet for me.
Saying. That's what Randall Cobb bitch ass said to me too.
Bro, we just got you 100 points and a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. Greedy bastards.
Talk to him, man. Like,
well, I show my backhand, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like tennis?
Alright, we playing the Bears. We're both 3-0, which is really confusing.
Stream that Jones.
I want to see who he's played. Let's see.
Who are you playing?
Bears.
He meant to say greatness, Casey. He meant to say greatness.
He's not playing himself though.
That is true.
Okay, he beat Redskins in a sim, but he beat. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, we send him this invite.
Oh, God! Whoever released J.J. Nelson, I appreciate you. Damn, what a find.
Alright,
well, Javon Austin, move, bitch! Get out the way!
That's racist.
Alright, who's gonna be leaving the team so we can make some room for this man? I guess Randall Cobb, if he keeps talking that yap, he's gonna get sent home. I'm unhappy with my performance.
Hey, hold on, y'all playing like right now?
Oh, we're 72 now? We're not a 71.
Alright, there we go. Nice little release right there. Save some cap. Who else?
Is he even online? This man isn't even online. I said, if I advance now, or we just advance, can you play? He's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, alright, I'll send you an invite. This man isn't even online.
Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Putting live from the women's side, ready to charge.
Alright, in an hour, Vic, not only will Leonard Williams be sent away, but I can play my game.
Huh? Alrighty.
Damn, my offense went to a 93. There's no way. Yeah, I was telling Big Epic that I might hit 3,000 rushing yards this year.
Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons.
Randall Cobb, you'll become our fourth. Gallup can stay at the 2. Hearns can move down. And then we'll just sub in like that. Yep. Alright. Fozzie Sharp is our new starting wide receiver down here. Guess who I just got, Mac? That boy JJ Nelson. That's your next opponent. Cameron Jordan. What? Man, we're gonna neutralize him. Gain 500 plus team yards and give up 0 sacks. I don't know if we can do that, coach. We can slow down Drew Brees. We're not gonna. Yeah, what you all want me to do? Hold him to 250 passing yards? That'd be easy. I can do that. But 500 plus total yards and 0 sacks? I don't know about that.
Hey, yo, Mac. Damn.
Oh.
Mac, I don't think you've seen who I picked up here recently. So who you need?
Oh my god, it just got done.
Yo.
You need it.
What?
That's just a look at the draw, bruh.
On your team?
Yeah, 10 weeks again. Somebody. I can't be doing this.
You need to get that injury up, man. Rest and relaxation. I just got. I'm about to say I just did. When they ask for that rest and relaxation, give them that rest and relaxation. You get that +2. I'm just saying. That's what I do. Look, bro, I'm trying to tell you. Look, Dez Brock came to me. He said, "Coach, That man said, Coach, the guys want to know what we gonna do in the bye week. I was like, you know what? Yeah, y'all get some rest. Y'all just had a tough win. He said, yeah, I'm on my bye week right now.
I just picked up an 85 speed left end from free agency.
Calm down. Use your words.
Oh my god! Yo, I'm finding gems, dog. Oh, I gotta release
that. Use your words.
I found an 88 speed right in.
I saw him.
Yo, I'm finding gems, dog. I don't understand. And he's 6'4". I found an 88 speed right in. That's just beautiful.
Bro.
So now I can go ahead and drop. Oh yeah, I don't need to drop anybody else because I'm about to trade. Yeah, okay. Alright. Cool. Now. Oh yeah, I don't need to drop anybody else because I'm about to trade. Yeah, he might low-key be our new linebacker. Build him up a little bit or just
to stream until we actually start playing. I'll start streaming again when we're
He's a 60 overall at linebacker. That's not good, and that's not bad.
Oh, he joined. Oh my god, his team is higher than mine.
The Bears are like that. What are you talking about?
I know, but 10 over,
10 overalls higher than yours?
He don't even wear overalls.
Alright, Vic.
He don't even wear overalls.
Alright, Vic.
Alright, we back up live.
How
Okay.
in the fluff? Oh, it's because he can get that 200 yards. I feel. They gotta take the shine. I understand.
Don't worry about it.
Jaguars and the Seahawks are the only two teams that have players go twice in offense or defensive player of the year. So Jaguars
player of the year.
Awards are out?
I mean player of the week. Players go twice in offense.
How you know that?
Wait, the awards are out?
Oh, you're talking about
yeah.
How you know that?
Player of the week. Alright, well, let's get pounded.
Whoa, chill. Come on, Epic.
Why you gonna take it like that, bro? Let's get
Bro, why you need to be pounded? Chill out, dog.
Okay. Like that, bro?
Yeah, humble yourself, man.
I'm trading.
Vic, there's no way you've only thrown 2 picks all year. There's no way.
I know, it's ridiculous. The man is on what, 15
There's no way. But you suck this year, right? Okay.
My defense can double.
I know, it's ridiculous. Look at what's
Look at the competition.
What's your running back?
Bro, Chuck throw 9. Even Mark throw 9.
I ain't throwing none.
Look at what's his running back? What's your running back?
See, look, Mac ain't throwing none.
But he ain't played, Vic. Don't compare him to you. You played all 3 of your games. Stop playing.
See, look, Mac ain't throwing none.
He played
Oh, you played the Saints underdog. I'm predicting 80 points.
Yeah.
When you have Russell Wilson as Bree say the best quarterback, he should
Oh,
be
you played the Saints underdog.
Yep.
I'm predicting 80 points. Dude, Harrison Smith, tackle him. Oh my god.
If Russell Wilson like Bree say he is, yeah, he should be
Bro, this man, G done got this man 370 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns already.
But I lost. Yeah, but Lamar Jackson's out for 5 weeks.
Just imagine if he was still in the league, bro.
Well, now it's 4 weeks. Yeah.
4?
Yeah, he's hurt,
Well,
bro.
it was 5 last week, so it's 4 this week.
He's hurt.
Well, now it's 4 weeks. Yeah. So it was 5 last week. So
Yo, Mac.
Man, I'm running for 300. I'm running for 300.
Mac, you need a
That's my goal.
you need a linebacker?
300.
That's it.
Fifth in offense, second in defense. Let's go. That's all I can
I'm just saying, go look at my linebacker, see which one you want.
Wow, I threw it into quadruple coverage. That was the stupidest thing I could ever done.
So which one you want?
Wow, I threw it into quadruple coverage. That was the stupidest thing I could have ever done.
And I'm back with all these picks, epic.
Can't get Mosley though, because that's 42 mil cap penalty. Can't do that.
Whose pick I got now? Ooh, I got Case.
I mean, an early pick. I mean, a late pick.
Actually, no matter what Case does this year, I'm gonna keep his pick. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you can't flip
Shazier?
in the... You can't flip these anymore?
Damn. She don't even want Jalen Smith, huh?
Wait, you can't flip plays in the... I mean, I was gonna offer for him, but you offered way more than what I would have.
Yeah, that's all good.
No, y'all two was the big war.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I know you didn't, bitch.